Hey, what's up guys? So today we have a new type of video. This one's going to go out to the bookkeeping business owners out there. This is going to be a video that I put together about things in my business that have worked, things that have not worked, as well as tips for you when you are doing this beginning as a side hustle. So I'm making this video because a lot of channels on YouTube that talk about bookkeeping businesses don't really give you the full perspective of how they were doing their bookkeeping business when they had a full-time career. And I'm not talking warehouse worker, night shift, or retail worker, or anything like that. I'm talking specifically, this one's meant for those of you that are currently in a very high-stress corporate job, looking to leave that job and become your own boss and work your own schedule. This is what I desired when I started my bookkeeping business, and this is what you should thrive for as well. To give you a little bit of background about my story, I started off in public accounting for about 4 years with a degree in accounting, and when I left public accounting, I was a senior accountant, and I saw how stressful the managers were, everybody, even including myself. We were all working 60 to 80 hours a week depending on the season, and I thought to myself, you know, maybe I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. So after that, I decided I'm going to leave that job and I'm going to go into the corporate space, corporate finance, to hopefully have more of a 9 to 5 set schedule. Lo and behold, it's not much better there. Instead of a busy season, you have busy month ends. So there I thought, again, time for a change. Like you, I started to look at everything from drop shipping to affiliate marketing, to content creation, and that's when I decided on bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is a very unique area to get into, especially when you already have a background in finance, because you can easily get into it and every small business needs it. And that's the good part about bookkeeping as well, is that there are millions and millions of small businesses out there that are either fed up with the bookkeeper they have or have never started it to begin with. So it's a very good market to get into, and that's what I thought as well. So here's where I come in with my advice, because what they don't tell you in a lot of other videos is that if you're gonna go into the bookkeeping business while you're working a very stressful job to begin with and hoping that this can take you to becoming your own boss, it is going to be very, very hard, if not almost impossible, to do for free. And that is because you are so busy at your job that you have now that you don't really have time to do a lot of the things that the people with less stressful jobs did. For example, at my job, I was in the office 3 days a week. So that already rules out 3 days of working hours that you have to meet with potential clients. And it was really unethical for me to sneak into a conference room and take calls for clients hoping that they would get me out of the conference room that I'm standing in. The only other option then is non-working hours or lunch breaks, which is good to do for marketing, but for calls with potential clients, mostly business owners, it's not something they're normally willing to do. And I get it, you have one of these high-stress jobs. The last thing you want to do after working a brutal day is to go into the same home office and grind out more work on the computer. But unfortunately, it's something that you're gonna have to realize you have to do, and you can do it, and you can get yourself out of the funk that you're in. Trying to keep it real here, because when I saw all of the other videos about how to start your own bookkeeping business, I was like you, I got very motivated. I was like, I'm gonna do all this now, and it's gonna pay off within, 3 months. But when you're as busy as you say you are, it doesn't happen that way. You want to automate your workflow as much as possible so that when you're done for the day after a long, stressful shift, you have to do minimal work other than follow up potential client meetings. So that's why I recommend spending a little bit of money. Don't spend too much. Don't go out of your means, but use these tools that are available to you to get your first couple clients, and then they'll pay for themselves. All you need is one client paying $200 a month to pay for Sales Navigator. This is what I did, and I saw my traffic increase significantly after making the change. Then this leaves non-working hours to do the more personal side of converting Facebook personal into more of a business type where you join groups, add connections, and send DMs through Facebook. The positive thing I can tell you is that if you stay consistent, for example, I posted to social media every single day. I posted to Instagram, I posted to Facebook, I posted something to LinkedIn. I sent at least 15 to 20 friend requests on Facebook per day, and at least 10 Facebook and LinkedIn DMs per day. That alone changed the way my business was running. I magically saw clients messaging me back, I had meetings scheduled, and my bookkeeping business started to take off. So all I can say is, don't get discouraged, stay consistent, it will happen, you can do it. Hopefully this motivated some of you. Hopefully you found this useful. Let me know in the comments, and also share any stories that you might have of tips and tricks that you found while you were working a stressful 9 to 5 to get your bookkeeping business up and running. Let me know if you want more busy 9 to 5 business tips like this, or if you want me to go live and answer questions. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.